E-Gaming Bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans.
Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match.
Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
Alrighty guys, welcome back for our final best of 3 for the evening. Guys, it is going to be the Miami Flamingos versus Winterfox. Starting on Overpass, this is going to be the Flamingos map pick, so bear that in mind as we get this one crack-a-lackin' into the 9th round very, very soon. Get that HP on the bottom of the screen for you guys. Once again, my name is Mega Man, bringing you guys the action again this evening. And we are much obliged to have these two teams with us tonight. Let's see what they bring to the table as we move forward. The 9th round is upon us. So it is going to be Winterfox versus the Miami Flamingos. That's Apoc, Emag, Raz, Afnu, and Zusi playing against Johnny Boy, Procure, Juishoro. Am I saying that right? Juishoro? Should I just call him Guish? Tutahen and Sickly. And we are going to be seeing the 9th round here. Overpass is the map that we are going to be seeing first. It is going to be the Miami Flamingos map pick. And we are into the 9th round. So this should be a very interesting matchup to say the least. Just gotta call him Guishoro. Guishoro. And on the knives we go, and Winterfox are going to just blow them down, so that is going to be Winterfox getting to start on whatever side they decide to, and it looks like they'll probably, most likely they'll start off on the CT side, and yeah, Zusi already calling for it, so we'll see them start off on the CT side again, Winterfox, and Miami Flamingos is going to be on the offensive side. Now, Miami Flamingos, I'm just going to call them the Flamingos for you guys, as it is a bit of a tongue twister. But the Flamingos actually were able to win last night, I believe, against Enigma 6 on this map. I believe that's who they played last night. We didn't broadcast that map on this channel. It was on the Russian channel. But we'll see what they bring to the table going into this one. So it will be a good start for this for both sides as the Miami Flamingos get to practice their terrorist side. And we also get to see what kind of a hold we'll see from the Winterfox side on CT. Should be a good one. Just waiting for these two teams to ready up, get this one rocking and rolling. I am aware that there are no footsteps going on. That's just a GoTV bug. Nothing I can do about that. I'll let them know to restart the GoTV relay after this map when we go into the second map of this one. So, for those of you who are wondering, the map veto went something like this. Flamingos banned Cash, Winterfox banned Train, Overpass pick for the Flamingos, Cobblestone pick for Winterfox, Inferno ban, Nuke ban, Mirage if we need it. So that is the way that it is going to go. And we should be getting this one live in just a few seconds for you guys. Hey, due to my Tom Biz or Harry, I'm neither of them. I am Mega Man TV. Completely different person altogether. We should be getting this one rocking and rolling here in just a few minutes for you guys. Not exactly sure what the issue is. Looks like we might have an AFK. No, Johnny Boy's here. So it looks like everybody's here for both teams. Just waiting for them to ready up and get this rocking and rolling for you guys. Press escape to fix. I already did, man. I already got it. We're Gucci. We are Gucci. All right, here we go. Into the pistol round we go, boys and girls. Welcome once again to the I-League Season 3 qualifiers. This is our first round, the group stages of our first round. The top 8 teams from the group stage are going to go on to the invite qualifiers, where they're going to be meeting up against 8 invited teams. And then whoever goes on from that, I believe it's the top 4 teams from that qualifier. Don't quote me on that. I might be incorrect on that, but then they go on to the offline LAN for I-League Season 3. So we are live into the pistol round, boys and girls, and it is going to be, again, Winterfox on the CT side, the Flamingos on the terrorist side. Johnny Boy going to have the raid boss buy with the body armor. And a nice one-tap there onto Raz. Goes for the early aggression and gets his bell rung. So he's going to be down to 15 HP to start this one off, and they are going to be putting that bomb outside of the B bomb site. If APOC probes for too much intel here, he's going to come up to his demise. Wishoro is going to be able to find that opening pick, and we will see it swung 5v4 in favor of the Flamingos. So Raz still bleeding internally from that headshot that he took earlier in the round, down to 15 HP. 3 100 HP players. One kid on the board here for Winterfox. That's going to be on Offnu and a flashbang to boot. Not a lot of aggression coming out from the Flamingos, waiting for the pushes from Winterfox, and they've yielded them so far, having 185 damage already dealt to the Winterfox side. Where do they opt to go from here? Bomb rotating out from the monster side over towards long A, maybe figuring that there's going to be some sort of weakness over towards that side. Johnny Boy still down here in the subway halls, waiting for anybody to push. Clearing out all their angles. Sickly's going to be over here. Now, bear in mind that Procure is going to be playing from, I believe, Chile. Am I correct on saying that? I know that we've got a lot of Latin American players or Latin American spectators in here. Is he the Chilean player, or is he the Colombian player, or is he one of the Argentinians? Please let me know. Push coming in towards the A bomb site. Footsteps aplenty. There's the peek out from the backside. Zusi's going to be able to find one. Offnu finds another. It's going to be Procure and Wishoro down and out. Offnu onto a second one. They can't get the bomb plant. They're down to only 10 seconds. Johnny Boy's going to have to do some work, but they've lost the bomb. 3 players for Johnny to find and only 4 seconds to get that bomb plant. Not going to happen. Emeg's going to clean it up, and Winterfox bring it back. Okay, so Procure is the Chilean player and Sickly is the Colombian. Gotcha. Okay, thank you very much, chat. I appreciate that. 1-0 in favor of Winterfox. That is going to be the start that they were looking for. They're going to go on to 3 SMGs and 2 FAMASas. MP9 in the hands of APOC, 2 UMPs on the board as well, and a boatload of utility. Force Spy comes out from the Miami Flamingos side. Curious that Johnny Boy goes for the head armor and the Tech 9, considering that he is the AWPer for the team. Again, another bell ringing in mid. Zusi's going to get tagged down to 25 HP. So the early damage continuously being found here from the Flamingos side. They just weren't able to capitalize last round. This time, instead of it being Raz, it's Zusi. So you're saying it's pronounced Proxior? Because in the English language, an X can make an S sound, and it can also make like a hard C sound. So I just assumed he went for the Procure side of thing, but if it's Proxior, then I'll say it that way. Fair enough. Is that Straka? The Straka that I met at the TWC in Serbia? If it is, what's going on, brother? Good to see you in chat supporting your Argentinian comrades, to say the least. 1-0, though, in favor of Winterfox. Bomb starting to rotate back over towards that B bomb site. It is going to be on the back of Proxior. They're going to start to push on in. Squeaky door open. Flashbang over to short. Johnny Boy's going to throw that out. APOC close on Monster. Going to be very difficult to flush him out, but the flashbang is on the point. They find 1 and 2, so it's a 2-for-1 trade. Looking for that third. Johnny Boy's going to clean up 2 now. 2 more coming around from the heaven side, but they are going to be able to get that bomb plant. Tutuhin is low at the backside of the pillar, but it is going to be Proxior that goes down. Back into a 3-on-2. MP9 salvaged, but 2 players very low. Sandbags positioning from Johnny Boy. 1 at long, 2 on short. Sickly's going to play the bait, probably lose his life, and allow Johnny Boy to go for the peek. There it is. He's going to bait it out. They're going to get off the bomb. Now they go for the retap, and there it is. The Flamingos are going to steal away the Force Spy round. They're going to salvage up 2 FAMASas to move forward, and they're on the board 1-1. So things looking on the up and up here from the Flamingos side. Good bait and switch there on short. Nice team play with Johnny Boy and Tutuhin over there. And they're able to pick one up. Johnny Boy, what is this gun that you've got, my friend? Krieg close range. They know that the CTs have been going for that push towards the party side. This time around, they're not going to be met with any resistance on the T side for the Flamingos. He's going to have that Krieg in hand. A magnificent man. I feel like he's kind of like Magisk Boy, where he had to where he decided to change his name to Magisk instead of having that boy in his name. Maybe one day we'll see Johnny Man on the server instead of Johnny Boy. Pistol buyout here from Winterfox. No armor behind it. One flash on off-new, but long A control for the Miami Flamingos. Going to do a little bit of damage. Apoc's going to get tagged up. Burst fire? Question mark? Proxor is going to be the one with that FAMAS. A lot of damage trying to be dealt here. 2 players close on long A. They're going to have Johnny Boy come over here and try to bail him out, and he's going to find one. One close on bathrooms and one more at long. Here comes the peek out from short. That's going to be the flashbang in. They're pinching on this player. They will get the trade. Raz does manage to find one on Guishoro before he does get traded out, and that is going to be Winterfox picking up 1 kill this round. Still on a 4 versus 2, so anything can happen. Desert Eagle on APOC, and that 5.7 with the mobility of the pistols could definitely be a little bit of a problem. Very slow strategy from the Flamingos, though. They're not leaving a lot of time on the clock. APOC going to get spotted here? Question mark? No. Does get the 1 dig onto 2 to Hin, but it is rectified by Johnny Boy. They've actually swapped that gun over, so Proxor is going to be the one on the Krieg now, and Johnny Boy's got the AK. Moving back on in, Emag is over here, trying to jump out here and stop the bomb plant. Doing a good job of it for the time being, but Sickly's going to go finish him off. Little BM, insult to injury there, but the Flamingos take the lead 2-1. Going to be another save out of the Winterfox side. Guisho? But I like Guishoro! Ay, Dios mío, es Guishoro! Magnifico! Or is it Magnificante? I don't know. My Spanish is terrible. Big push down long A from the Winterfox side. 3 players going to be probing for intel over there. One behind tree, one behind rock, and one to play the bait and switch. You've got this player hugging towards the close side of the wall. Wants to go for a bicycle ride. Incendiary grenade. Where's that going to land? Tree. It's going to roast one over there towards that position. Flush him out. Flashbang over towards short pipe. Map control going the way towards the B bomb site this time around. Puck Shore, Guisho, Sickly, Johnny Boy, all going to start filtering their way over towards the B bomb site. They're going to leave Toot to Hin with that Mac 10 and lower mid connector. Surprise! Emag's going to be back there, not able to land the shots. They're going to start pushing onto the site. One of the back lines, underneath the back smoke. Little TK damage, no big deal. Sickly's going to be able to find the first blood. Guishoro is going to find the second. Emag finally able to finish off Tutahin, but that is going to leave them at a bottleneck over here towards that connector doorway. And Guishoro with the spray down finds 3 on the round. That's going to be the 3-1 scoreline. Now Winterfox, the buy back into this. AWP immediately out for Raz and forced to support. No double up setup early in this matchup. I can pronounce like Guidiot. That's pretty messed up, Homhead. I'm not gonna lie. Let's try to keep it at least PG-13 in chat tonight, boys. Little spam out towards short. Johnny Boy with the AK. Hasn't opted to pick up the AWP yet. They haven't forced his hand. 3-1 lead for the Miami Flamingos. And things looking on the up and up. Now remember, this is the Flamingos map pick. They're setting up for some smokes over towards that B bomb site. Good spam goes out. Guishoro gonna be down to 24 HP. Jump peeking, looking for him behind that smoke. Not going to spot him. If he throws a little more spam his way, he will find him. Does manage to spot the head and get a little spam in reply. Smoke's getting set up here. Toot to Hin and Johnny Boy. Looking for some B control. The CT side of Winterfox looking to thwart any push that comes out. One smoke out. Second one rains out over the top as well. There comes the push from the Flamingo side. Perfect flash into Emag's face. They're going to continue to push behind that. Guishoro doing good damage onto a second player down to 5 HP. They finally filter him out. Here they come. Miami Flamingos on the site. It's down to a 3 versus 2, but the smoke's all encompassing. Nice smoke strategy out of the Flamingos. Definite execution practice from them. Raz with the AWP. Going to roast down to 34. They have to bide his time. Zusi down in the water pit. Raz on the back lines. Incendiary goes towards long A. Try to filter the players out of there, but they're not accounting for Johnny Boy up close and personal. Gonna have a golden opportunity. One player flanking around. There he is. Gonna get the first frag. Looking for the second. Are gonna clean that up. Is he gonna go onto the op? Yes. That's what we wanted to see. Proxor is gonna go onto the AK from the Krieg, and Johnny Boy onto the AWP. This is the weapon that he made his name over at TWC in Serbia last year. A lot of fun to cast these guys, to say the least, and we will see them take a 4-1 lead, force the save out of Winterfox. Armor pistol for Zeusy, but the rest of them are just going to be on pretty much vanilla. Incendiary down towards underpass. That's roasting APOC. He's down to 60. Fast push through the short pipe. Sickly's going to be here around the corner. He's going to meet head-to-head with Emeg. Finds the frag. When this head stack. Nice positioning. And Guishoro is going to find one. Looking for a second one as well. It's just a USP on Raz. He's saving for the AWP. Does get a tag in. Cheeky little pop shot. They're looking to flash over the wall in towards short. That's going to blind up Guishoro, but he's going to be in a good position not to get traded out. Spot out one. Offnu goes down. This is looking good for the Flamingos. Second player there around the corner. And Raz will clean them up. Now comes out Proxure. He's going to get cleaned up by Raz as well. So 2 players down. Tutuhin coming around from the back lines, expecting Raz to get aggressive behind Fountain. But he's actually going to fall back in towards the warm embrace of Sickly. He's going to salvage the AK as well. Not a big loss for the Flamingos side, 5-1. Buyout comes in for the Winterfox side. 4 M4s and an AWP again. They've got a lot more utility to work with this time around, but the execution by Flamingos in towards that B bomb site was pretty substantial, to say the least. See if they get aggressive over towards Fountain side. Doesn't look like it. Hey, look at those orange gloves, man. Woo! For those of you who were here last night, I misspoke and said orange when I meant purple. Guishoro going to find Raz. The AWP is down. M4, secondary position here in the bathroom spot. Zeusy manages to connect on 2. Manages to find 3. Finally dealt with. It's a man advantage now for Winterfox. Shore was finally able to trade that out, but it is going to be an AWP and an AK for this push into possibly the A bomb site. Johnny Boy coming around towards long A. He's going to get spotted out. He spots that player in return. Is he going to be able to pop the shot out? Yes, he is, but he's not able to connect. Incendiary should fizzle in the smoke. Going to do his best to try and spam, but that player's going to hunker down in the corner. Not give his spot up just yet. APOC down in the connector area. Shows himself. Johnny Boy ready for it. Nicely played there from the T side. And Johnny Boy coming back around towards long A. Not able to hit the AWP shot. And that's going to be off new to make the man advantage once again here for the CT side of Winterfox. Down to just Proxure. Proxure. Proxuere. 1 versus 2. Emeg is tagged up. Not necessarily the easiest frag for him to be able to pick up. There's the spot from Bankside. I think they know now that this player is going to come around here. Smoke goes out towards long. With 20 seconds left on the clock, he doesn't really have time to go back towards B. Might be able to hightail it down there. Who knows? 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. He might have got it. Barely gets there just in time. He's going to find the shot onto Afnu as well and isolate a 1 versus 1. This is a big round now if Proxure can clutch this out for the Flamingos side. He's got a perfect opportunity here to switch up his positioning and make it so that Emeg has to double guess wherever he goes. Emeg coming down into the water pit. He's going to come around from the backside of the site now. Incendiary primed onto the bomb. Don't waste even more time. And now Proxure can back up from this because he knows that he's not going to be able to tag the bomb. Here comes the chase. Proxure going to get around the corner? No, he is going to get tagged up and taken down. Not able to react fast enough, but has that bomb tick too far. Should be the defuse. And it will be the defuse. Winterfox able to pick up a second round. Close. Very close. But unfortunately for the Flamingos, just enough time there for the Winterfox clutch. Would have liked to see him maybe try and stand his ground and take the fight there as opposed to running away and showing his back to the T player or to the CT player on Winterfox, but unfortunately he loses his life and ultimately loses the round, but they at least make it expensive here for Winterfox. Full buyout from the Flamingos side. You can see everybody's got everything they could possibly want. UMP on the board for APOC and not a whole lot of nades for Afnu and Zusny. Going to go for the boost here. It's going to be Afnu on top. Trying to look down. Sickly is right below them right now. Has not been spotted. He can just bide his time for the time being. Bomb left outside of party. 4 players over here towards A. One coming up short bathroom side. They do have a stack over here as well. I think Toot to Hen just spotted it, yeah. So we're going to throw some spam out. He's going to clip Zeusy while he tries to fall back. And now Sickly coming out on short's going to be able to capitalize on one. Evenly traded back, though. Raz and Emag going to be able to find those kills. Shoro and Sickly both going to be down. He's going to leave it on 48 HP for Raz and 34 for Emag. Short control from APOC. See where they decide to go here. Back towards the B-bomb site. Johnny Boy's going. They're sending one down through Subway to come out through short. APOC sitting behind his smoke here. This is a tricky situation now. 15 seconds for the Flamingos, and the execute's coming in towards B. They're going to have to call in some backup severely. This is great position from APOC. He's going to be able to drop one as they push on in. Gets a second out of it. Johnny Boy spammed up and taken down. And Winterfox are going to hold true here in their second gun round. It's going to be a 5-3 score now, and the money starting to dwindle. AWP could be bought and dropped over to Johnny Boy for the terrorist side, and it will do for AKs to support as well. So it is going to be the full buyout again from the Miami Flamingos, but they've got to start getting some rounds on the board and building their economy back up. Subsequently, Winterfox starting to build a little bit of an economy themselves. 2 players relatively low, but 3 of them still over $1,000 into this one. The rebuys very expensive here for the CT side. APOC taking a peek, and Toot to Hen is going to punish. Already creating that man advantage. Down to 34 HP is Tootie, but he is going to be alive to say the least. Smoke goes out. Zeusy tries to get aggressive and gather some more intel, but that's going to be another frag here. 34 HP for Sickly. Flamingos can keep 5 alive if they only take 66 damage from every player that they meet. See how things go in the long run. Thus far, things looking relatively sound for the Flamingos side with a 2-man advantage. Incendiary close, that's to flush out any boosted players. Proxor, though, going to give one back to Offnose. They push Monster to get some extra intel, but they've spotted 2 players at B. That should accelerate the push coming in towards the A bomb site. Close range, Guishoro is going to get taken down by Raz, and now the push is going to come up. They know that there's a player towards long A. That Molly's not going to do much. They're going to plant for Optimus, and that's going to be a long A plant. Stuck in sight. Toot to Hen can't get out. They've still got to deal with this player on long, and now it's gone a man advantage for Winterfox. Johnny Boy going to have to do some work with this AWP. He manages to find one, not able to get the second, and it's not planted for Sickly. They can stick the bomb, and they will defuse it. Sickly does clean up the remaining 2 players off the Winterfox side, but the round goes the way of the CTs. They've got decent economy behind this. We might see a force out of the Flamingos. Johnny Boy can buy an AK, so can Toot to Hen, and Sickly can drop one for the other players, and they will force behind this. Proxor is going to be the one that's short-handed here, possibly. Are they going to opt to pick up a Galil? Okay, there you go. Funny enough, decent utility count here for the terrorist side, to be honest. But a 5v3 cast aside from the Flamingos side. Those are rounds that you absolutely have to capitalize on. I can understand sending a low HP player in to plant in a smoke. That's fine, but losing players afterwards. The peak from Guishoro last round on Monster's side, not necessary at that point. You've got the man advantage. He can hold a much more passive angle than he did. He was out in front of the fence. He could have sat way back. Let him push up Monster. It's no big deal. You can watch the flank from a number of different places, but that being said, we will see the push come out towards the long A corridor. Johnny Boy and Guishoro going to be over here. Raz with the double head stack. He's going to be on top, and Sickly's going to be around the corner. He's spotted, trying to take the fight, and he's going to fall back with 7 HP. They've got their own boost up over top of the smoke here, and that's going to be Raz getting tagged down to 48. They've got to know they've got Zeusy locked in here, but Zeusy is going to be able to find the frag, and now they go for the trade. There's one. There's 2 from Johnny Boy. Pardon me. Didn't get the second one. My screen was white. Couldn't see it. Thought he got it, but it's Raz on 1 HP instead. There's the nade to finish him off. Opnu's going to be able to find the second one. Johnny Boy trying to force the plant, though, and that's a mistake. Emag on the site, going to finish him off. had plenty of time to clear out the rest of the site, and they tried to force the plant. So a little bit of a mistake there from the Flamingo side. We're tied up 5-5. This will be the save now from the CT or from the terrorist side of Flamingos. It is going to be a force from Johnny, head armor and tech 9. He's going to buy a smoke and a flash to go with it, and they might just go for an accelerated strat over towards the B bomb site. If they Molotov monster, flush around towards the short side. But they're actually going to go towards subway. Flash push towards the top side of mid. They know that they're going to be low on money. UMP and MP9 on the board. 3 rifles to support, 2 AKs and an M4. A lot of short A control right now for the CT side. They're going to push up aggressive. There's 2 kills. Johnny Boy and Proxior going to be able to capitalize. Nade comes around from the backside. Not sure why we went into that awkward third person, but that was cool to see the nade. Did decent damage. They still haven't been able to get up onto the site, but they've got a 2-man advantage once again into this round. They've dropped an M4 and they've dropped an MP9. They've been able to salvage those onto the armored players. I'd like to see Johnny Boy take one of those. Flashbang comes out around the corner, and that's actually going to be sickly going down. That's the MP9 out of the equation now. They've started to flush back around towards terrorist spawn, towards the B-bomb site. No continuous pressure on towards A. Toot-to-hen firing off a couple of shots. Oops. Proxor getting knifed by his teammate. I believe that was Guishoro that actually hit him. Johnny Boy's going to opt to stay over towards B and throw a fake here. That's a smoke for heaven. That was awkward. Good positioning here from Off News. Going to find 2 more kills, leaving Proxor on the P250 and very limited HP. He's going to get cleaned up. That's a 4K on the UMP. And Winterfox is scared at the beginning of the round, but they do manage to solidify it and bring it back to a 6-5 scoreline. They won the pistol, and this is their first lead since then. .6-5 scoreline. Johnny Boy back on the AWP. A lot of utility here for Miami Flamingos, and Johnny wants to take a peek over here towards the Fountain side. They're going to smoke it off, though, on the CT side. They're not going to go aggressive, but now they've got to question whether or not there is a player up in party. Long A control again here for the terrorist side. CT side, Raz is going to get aggressive over here towards the long corridor. This is a pretty common angle to check. However, it seems that a lot of people lately have been forgetting to check it. Going to jump on up on top of the flower box. Guishore has got to be the one that checks it. And he just jumps with his knife around the corner. He's going to give up his life. Second one gets tagged up, down to 41, but they do get the trade, and Johnny Boy finds Zeusy in the meantime. So it is going to be a 2-for-1 trade here favoring the Flamingos. A number of different times in this matchup, they've had the man advantage and squandered it late in the round. This time around, they're going to be looking to punish. They've got the firepower to do just that. APOC getting aggressive here on short. They're going to pop the door. APOC's in a really good spot right now, though. That's a good flash, but they're going to start barreling out. He's going to be able to find 1, 2, maybe even a third, and he will find all 3. And hand it right back to the CT side. It's going to be sickly to try to come up, but Offnu on Heaven is going to light him up, take him down. 3 stay alive for Winterfox, and they're going to double their lead to 2 rounds. Nice spray down there from APOC to pretty much solidify the round in the favor of the Winterfox side. A force buy comes out from the Miami Flamingos, but they need to start getting some rounds on the board. They haven't submitted half control just yet, but why are you running with the bomb out? Guishoro is going to get an early demise to the hands of Raz. Shot from Raz. He's going to find a second one. Sickly coming up on short A by his lonesome. He's going to get taken down by APOC. Nice shot again from Raz. Able to do some good damage. Trying to line up the tracers through the smoke, and damn near takes down Johnny Boy as well. We will see a pause after this round is all said and done. The Flamingos need to figure out what the hell's going on. Surely looking like a 3rd round in a row here from Winterfox. And by third, I mean 7th. Third extension of their lead, I guess is the way that I could say it. Gotta be careful. One player in the back lines. APOC's gonna get caught out. But now the jig is up. They know that they're over in the playground area, so this is going to be extra difficult now for Miami Flamingos. If they do go for the hunt on the CT side, now they've got some money on a couple of the players that they could throw some bodies at this, but ultimately would just be smarter for them to save. See where they decide to go. 3 players over towards A right now, but yeah, 20 seconds left. They're just going to bow out of the round. It's going to go 8-5 in favor of Winterfox. And a nice recovery from the boys on the CT side. Not much you can say after that eco round came out of the force buy round, 5 rounds in a row for the Flamingos side. But let's look at how the round count went. 1 player alive, 3 alive. That was the defuse, and then the 2 kills afterwards. So, I mean, these rounds haven't been the most decisive for Winterfox, but Miami Flamingos, they've thrown away a lot of player leads, to say the least. That's the biggest issue that they've had throughout this half, is that they've gotten the man advantages early on, and they haven't been able to capitalize on them going forward. So, hopefully, they can talk things over, figure out what they want to do. They're going to force back into this one. They've got money on Sickly to go for the AK buy. They've also got money on Guishoro to go for a Tech 9 armor buy to get full utility. He actually goes on to the Galil. So we'll see how they revamp things as they go live again. Back into the action we go, though, and we will be seeing what looks to be a fast strat towards the B-bomb site from the Flamingos side. They're going to barrel on out towards short. Kind of deal with Emag, potential flank. And they are going to push Squeaky. This is a great counter for this one. There you go. Johnny Boy completely flashed up. 2 players barrel out through the Squeaky door, and that's going to funnel all the players over towards long. APOC only good for 1. Definitely trade flash, but Shoro going to find the shot blind anyway. Bringing things back into a 3-on-3. Still haven't accounted for 1 more player outside of Monster right here. And this could definitely be the linchpin to the round for the Winterfox side. That smoke starts to fade. He's going to be able to spot out Sickly. Long extended battle, but he is going to find the headshot. And Ofnu is going to swing the advantage back into the Winterfox side. Might have even spotted Guishoro over here. He's going to drop out a nade. And in the meantime, Raz takes down Proxure. They do get the count out of this one. Flashbang comes out around the corner, and Zeusi's going to take a forward punch. He's going to find the frag, and that's another round on the board here for Winterfox. So it will go 9-5 in favor of the CT side thus far. Things are going to be very difficult for the Flamingos going forward. They're going to be very low on money. They've got the round bonus, so the money's not all that bad. And they actually swap out the AWP for Johnny Boy. He's sitting on 14 kills. It's Ofnu at 16 that's leading the charge in the server, but Tukahen down on 5 kills, only 9 for Proxior right now. We'll see how they revamp this going into this round, but this has got to be a round win for Flamingos if they want to keep this one close. Are they going to peek down towards Monster side? No. APOC decidedly dropping out an incendiary grenade. Now he's going to smoke the tunnels off, and this is going to be tricky now for the Flamingos. They might have shown a little bit of their hand over towards the B-bomb site. Sickly and Johnny Boy are both over here, and APOC is going to take an aggressive posturing to the left side of Monster. So difficult to say the least. He's actually playing a counter flash as well. Waiting for the push to come in. Could see the counter flash play here. There it is. Now they're going to push behind this. Sickly's completely blinded. Johnny Boy's got to go big. He's going to get traded as well, and it's an aggressive play from Winterfox that pays off. 2-for-1 trade in favor of the CT side to start this off, and they're going to hold that man advantage early on. AWP back into the hands of Raz. He's got an M4 behind him if he needs to bail out and try to get a little bit more of a automatic spray going. Bomb starting to rotate over towards the Monster side as well here from the Flamingos. And Zeusi and Raz both on that A bomb site for the time being. 2 players still on B. A lot to deal with going in towards that site, and the Flamingos have to hit their shots. Rotation's even starting to come. There's the shot from Proxure. He's going to be able to find one. Smoke comes out, but they're already peeking before the smoke goes in, and Offnu's going to be able to find one on the Guishoro. That's going to leave it into a man advantage still for the CT side. Good flashbang comes out, and they get the bomb plant. Now they need to hold this 3 versus 2 retake. See what they bring to the table this time. Already out in front of the smoke is Zeus. He's checking out the pit. Nothing's here, so they know that it's going to be a passive retake, or a passive setup here for the terrorist side. Possibly one on short, possibly one on long. Incendiary goes out on long, or on short. Can't even get my spot calls right. Toot to Hin is over here. He finds the first. Going to be looking for more, but he's going to get traded, and Zeus's going to find the final frag. Double digits acquired for Winterfox as we go into the second half of this matchup. So a big recovery from Winterfox, and they rattle off 9 rounds in a row. Not a lot that the Flamingos brought to the table after winning those 5 in a row. So hopefully going into the second half here, the Flamingos can figure out their game plan on the CT side. But as it stands, Offnu doing a lot of work. 18 kills for him over the course of this opening half. 15 for Johnny Boy, who is kind of the all-star player here for the Flamingos side, or at least the most notoriety behind him of any of the players that are on that team, that I remember correctly. So again, it all boils down to this second half pistol round. Can the Flamingos get the start that they want moving forward? That is the question. Difficult position for them to be in. After having such a good start to the half, the wind kind of just evaporated from their sails, and now they're in a position where a pistol round victory for Winterfox could net them 13 rounds before Miami Flamingos can answer back. Bear in mind, Winterfox did win the pistol round to start off this matchup. It was the force buy in the second round that the Flamingos were able to steal away, as you can see from our little chart here. So 10 plays 5 advantage Winterfox. Doubled up on the Flamingos into the second half. Fast push from Zusi down into Subway. Aggressive posturing from Tutahin up towards the fountain side. He's going to have to come alive here in this second half if they want a chance to get back in this one. You can't rely on just Proxure and Johnny Boy to do a lot of the work. Squeaky door open. Guishoro should have heard that. If he doesn't hear that, then he might hear the drop down in towards the water pit, and you can see the rotation already being called. Now they hesitate. That push is going to be coming in towards the B bomb site. You can see 2 players outside of Monster right now, and now the hit's on. Now they're going to start to roll in towards the bomb site, and this has got to be Proxure hitting some headshots. He's going to miss the first one, but it's going to be Guishoro to bail him out. Not able to land that shot, and now we are going to go into a 4 versus 4 as the trade comes out, and Zusi's going to be able to find one. Bomb does get planted in the evacuation of the bomb site, but keep an eye on Offnu right now. Guishoro trying to tag up one on the pole. But it's going to be Offnu that's the linchpin into this round. He's coming around from the back lines. He's going to get up towards the heaven position, but Raz going to be able to find one. Emeg as well. Emeg again, and now Offnu's position has been shown. Johnny Boy onto one, but he's traded by Raz. Second half pistol goes the way of Winterfox, and they're going to take an 11-5 lead. So the recovery doesn't come out from the Flamingos, and they are going to be on the back foot once again. MAC-10s, UMPs, AK on the board. It's a palindrome here for the terrorist side as they go high to bottom. MAC-10 up AK. Scout by for Johnny Boy. Where is he going to take it? Long A. The rest of them are going to go on to pistol armor. Johnny's going to get up on top of the flower box. Eventually. Possibly. Never mind. Wasted too much time, and now he's going to have to hold the angle tight. See what they got here on the CT side now for the Flamingos. Early shot pulled to the right. Johnny Boy going to back off. Took 12 points of damage from that early peek. Now he's going to play a little bit more of a passive angle. The flashbang goes into his bathrooms. They're going to flush out Toot to Hen. Does get the dank out, but doesn't get the kill. 95 damage from that pistol, close range. $600 netted for Zusi. APOC has actually already worked his way through the B bomb site too. That's another thing to worry about. Look at this positioning. He's actually going to catch Guishoro trying to rotate back in. Be a kill on the board. Now the rotate is coming back over towards this B bomb site, but look at Sickly. Easy shot on Zusi. And Proxure is also picked off APOC, so we're into a 3-on-3 now.
Push is going to come in towards this B bomb site, and Raz is going to catch one. Johnny Boy on the high ground is trying to get that scout working. He's actually pushed all the way out into the water. Takes some fall damage, though. That's a little unfortunate. But it is going to go into this 3 versus 2. And again, Ofnu up in heaven. Johnny Boy dead. It's going to be all down to Sickly Raptor. Get that MAC-10 working. He's going to fall as well. And it's a team ace here for the Winterfox side. Everybody contributing this round. Everybody getting on the board. But a 12-5 scoreline now in favor of the terrorists out of Winterfox. And things are looking pretty solid for them to keep continuing to move forward. Flamingos are going to be on the full save this time around. They're not going to have a whole lot to work with, albeit a couple of upgraded P250s, but the rest of them are going to be on USPs. Johnny Boy probably wanting to prioritize the AWP, but he only has $2,050, which means that he's not going to have enough to go for a full arsenal into the first gun round. He might be able to go glass cannon, but that might be it. Fast push in towards the B-bomb site. AK is rattling off shots. Proxor up in heaven is going to go down, as well as Guishoro and Sickly, and that B-bomb site has been open for business. Johnny Boy trying to go on this big flank. Might be able to catch one out coming back around. He also might get spotted. Spotted up, taken down. All down to Tutahen. A 1v5 with just a USP. Not a lot he's going to be able to do in this position. It's going to be very difficult. Emeg might decide to get aggressive behind this and just go for some kills, but it is going to be very tough for Tutahen to get on the board here, as he is only on a USP. No armor to speak of either. Spotted up by Emeg. His position's compromised, and he's going to have to fall back. He actually hears the player rotating in from the high ground. Zusi's going to finish him off from range. 13-5 it goes, and remember, this is Miami Flamingos map pick. Also, keep in mind, at one point it was 5-1 in favor of Miami Flamingos. So this has been 12 rounds in a row now for the Winterfox side. Not a good look for the boys from Latin America right now. Opening duel, though, is going to go the way of the Flamingos as Guishoro finds the headshot on APOC through the corner of the wall on short B. Does go down to 37 HP, but they've gotten the man advantage. There's been so many rounds, and again, I keep harping on this, but there have been so many rounds that the man advantage has gone this way of the CT side, but immediately swung back into the favor of Winterfox as 2 kills come out. Tutahen and Proxor in the subway side both get fragged. It's going to put it on Johnny Boy, Guisharo, and Sickly to try to recover this round. And advantage Winterfox. Trying to get some intel, and Guishoro is going to take a one and done. He's going to go down immediately to Emeg. He's managed to pick up 3 kills in that subway corridor so far this round. Flash from Johnny Boy, not going to be on the mark, and he's actually going to work his way back around. But that hit's going to come towards B, and Sickly trying to get aggressive on short. Might be able to catch out a couple of players here. He's going to have to go huge. Flashbang actually backfires. I think that was a team flash that caught out one of the players. Johnny Boy is here, but they're rotating back up towards the A bomb site, and Ofnu is going to lead the charge. He's going to get a very forward position before these CTs can get into a proper retake position. Johnny Boy coming around from Bankside. This should be an easy kill for Ofnu, and it is. Headshot straight away. All down to Sickly. 1 versus 3. Again, coming around from the Bankside, but this position is very difficult for him to do. Bomb is playing at Optimus right now. But they are hunkered down. Ofnu in a good position. There's the first one. Not able to find the second one. Ofnu is going to be able to take him down, and that will put it on 14-5 in favor of Winterfox, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. 13 rounds in a row for him now. What looked like it could be a blowout for the Flamingos has turned into a one-sided affair for Winterfox. We'll see how they recover going forward, but Winterfox on the verge of taking the map 1 and also of the Flamingos pick. Tutahen. Taking a peek, lays a dink. Does more damage out. And that was actually a dink with the Desert Eagle, too. It's unfortunate they weren't able to get the kill. APOC pushing aggressively through Monster. He's by his lonesome right now, but there is a player not too terribly far behind him. He's going to get aggressive here on short. And this is going to spell bad news bears for him. APOC looking for the damage. They're going to come back around the corner. They're going to find the deagle shot. APOC goes down, but Sickly and Guishoro have also fallen in the meantime. He's going to leave it down to this 3 versus 4. The take is on. There's 1. There's 2. So Tutahen, what he couldn't do with the rifles, he's doing with the Desert Eagle right now. It's down into a 2 versus 3. Sure, making sure that that bomb doesn't rotate back around towards the A bomb site, but 2 players locked into the back lines here at A. B. Bomb is going to get planted next to the pillar, and Raz is going to be watching for these players to come around from the side, but Johnny Boy could potentially flank out Connector. That's what he's going to do, and now Raz is going to put himself into a good position. Heard the footstep, trying to land the shot. In the meantime, though, Tutahen goes down. Johnny Boy still battling it out over here. Johnny Boy has fallen. Raz managing to find him. Now it's down to Proxure. Last man standing, both players on short. Very difficult to clutch this out, and no kit. Finds himself a MAC-10, looking for an exit frag at this point. Possibly a AK to work with. He's just going to get drive-by by Zeusy, and that's going to be the 15-5 scoreline. So, map point on the board here for Winterfox. Plenty of money for the Flamingos to buy down. We'll see what they bring to the table. It's going to be a double-up setup. So this is the answer that they have. Flamingos having a lot of difficulties in the last 14 rounds. Again, like I said, they've been able to get the man advantage, but they haven't been able to capitalize on it most of the rounds. Tight angle from Johnny Boy. 2 players, 3 players actually down in short water right now for the terrorists out of Winterfox. 1 player outside along. That's going to be Guishoro. Shoots him right in the crotch. Takes him down.
And again, the Miami Flamingos going to have that man advantage. The Winterfox already getting aggressive onto the site. They're going to swing on out, and that's a good flash. Zeusy takes down Proxure. Sickly goes down in the back lines, and Guishoro goes down on site. It's all down to Johnny Boy and Tutahen, and Johnny Boy rotating around should get shot in the back, and he will do just that. He goes down, and it's all on Tutahen to save the game. Spots 1. Finds 1. He's got to go big. 3 more kills to find in the clutch. Nade goes down on short. Does significant damage. Spots out a second player, but Emeg is right up in this smoke right now. And there you go. 16-5 it goes. Winterfox is going to win map number 1. And we are going to go on to Winterfox's map pick after this short break. It is going to be Cobblestone when we come back, guys. So make sure that you don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few.